Well, it sounds like you're going to grow up to be a tech person as well. You're so good at this.
Yes, I absolutely love it.
All right. Well, I think you're going to grow up to be a programmer. Do you want to be a programmer when you?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
I'd just like you to know, if I had to choose one word to describe my experience with CSforAll, it would be ownership. Ownership changed my thoughts around computer science. I must admit, when I was chosen, I was excited, but deathly afraid because I thought I was going to fail. I didn't have enough background or understanding of computer science standards, but the work with CSforAll in Springfield is completely innovating. As educators, we know that we are teaching students to be prepared for jobs, careers, and college majors that do not even exist right now. And so knowing that Springfield is on the cutting edge of this work is amazing and breathtaking. Equity is just fairness, and this creates an opportunity for our students to compete around the world. And I had to learn the technology like the students, and I feel connected to the work. And I understand the struggles that all of our students will have when they're working. And I had to take ownership of that. And our professional development around this book allowed the educators in our groups to have real open conversations around diversity and equity and inclusion. So this experience has been life-changing.
Challenging. My involvement with the CS4All initiative has really been challenging. It's challenged me to learn new technology that I wasn't always ready to go for. It's helped me push my own growth mindset and then carry that over to working on that with the students. It's challenged me to use a more equitable model when thinking about lesson planning and really thinking about whether or not these lessons are not just targeting even the students in front of me and reflective of their environment, but are they really reflective of our global society? And that's what we want to teach our students, is challenging themselves, how to handle challenges, and how to think globally and be global citizens.
Opportunity. CS4All really is going to give the students of Springfield Public Schools the opportunity to access computer science skills in order to present knowledge and to problem solve in the 21st century. One of the major things that I learned through doing the work is that computer science is not a separate class. Computer science is integrated into all sorts of content areas and can be, so that students can show what they know and show what they've learned. So for example, a student can show that they understood the sequence of a story through coding. I guess one major point that I want to make, and was something that was really exciting for me to understand, is that we don't want our students to be intimidated by computer science. If we want equity and we want to see a diverse workplace in the future, featuring students that go to Springfield Public Schools, then we want students to think of computer science as a way to access their goals in the future. It's something that they can use to make their future bright.
Excitement. One word that I would use to describe how CS standards have changed my classroom is excitement. As a teacher, I look forward to creating new lessons that incorporate CS standards into daily content that excites my students. The students in my classroom have become amazing problem solvers, and their excitement builds as they look for multiple solutions for one problem. Creating code, debugging code that's already written just to solve a problem is so exciting for students. To make sure that all of the students in my classroom have had access to CS, I create jobs where the students rotate and are given specific tasks when solving a problem. This has created equity and has assured me that all of my students have access to learning the CS standards. As a teacher involved in CS, I am also excited to see how CS grows in the city of Springfield.
I've been a part of CSforAll in Springfield for about 3 years now. When I think of CSforAll and I have to think of one word to describe my experience, as a classroom teacher, I'd have to say engagement. The students in my class absolutely love these CS lessons that we had the opportunity to pilot in our classroom. To be honest, when I was first asked to join CSforAll, I was a little nervous. I didn't know much about computer science, I didn't know much about technology, and I was scared that it was going to be really difficult and really challenging. But after piloting and implementing these lessons in my classroom, I realized that it's not all that hard. The kids are really able to pick up and understand what they're doing. They are able to learn these skills so much faster than I ever thought they would be able to. They love working with the B-bots and learning to code on websites like Scratch. It's really been a great experience for my classroom. It's so exciting how easy these computer science lessons blend right into everyday learning. They fit in with our reading and writing programs. They can be incorporated with Ready Math.
If I had to choose one word for CSforAll, I'd have to say change. For me personally, my views of computer science definitely changed over the last crazy year that we've had. I think I put computer science as its own individual thing instead of something to be combined with my curriculum of math, reading, and writing. So after working through these modules, which were at first were a little scary and overwhelming, but are very well organized and easy to follow now, I see how the computer science needs to be incorporated with our core subjects. So, like I said, my word is change.